First off, I'd like to welcome Luke, who made that video, to the stage. Everybody give him a round of applause. Let's also welcome to the stage Jane Hayes-Nally, former president of the Irish Second Level Students' Union, former rapporteur of the Council of Europe. We'd also like to welcome to the stage Darren May. So Darren is a Webwise youth panelist. We'd also like to welcome Alana Daly Mulligan, who's a Webwise youth panelist and student in UCC. First off, I want to say, because we've just seen that video, Luke, what made you kind of want to make something like that and get it out there online?
I started getting like really bad comments on my videos. I ignored them, but then the more like I kind of researched it, I knew that it affected loads of people that didn't know what to do with the bad messages or didn't know how to deal with them. Like there were some people like committing suicide and like they didn't know what to do. So I decided to make a video to like show people what I do and like how I would deal with bad comments. So like I think it was like the week after then, me, my godfather, and my dad went around Limerick and we spent like 2 days planning and then the rest of the week shooting the video. And then within like 24 hours we were on like Sky News and Fox News and we were going all over the country doing interviews, so it was fun.
Darren, could you maybe talk a bit about that cyberbullying and what it is, because it takes on many different forms?
Well, cyberbullying isn't just one concept, it's a load of different concepts put together. So there can be like cyberbullying through social media, and then you have people bringing cyberbullying into other forms of bullying, which can result in whether it be in school and it be physical or just mental, like bullying.
I remember kind of when I was probably when I started making YouTube videos mostly. I left school, so I left the school I was in because I was getting bullied for making the YouTube videos, because back then it was such a weird thing to do. What is the guy doing, putting videos on the internet? And now it's cool. That's the annoying thing. I'm like, oh God, it's cool 10 years later. Back then it wasn't at all. There is the bystander as well. There's people kind of who witness these things and know they're happening, but almost let them happen, and they see it online.
Exactly, and I mean there's no point in a campaign that's organised by older people who have no idea what's happening online. It's you guys, because you're the people who know what's going on.
Alana, you've been involved in creating campaigns in schools with Darren as well around internet safety, and you're both members of the Webwise youth panel. Yeah. So could you tell us a bit about the work you've done and what you've achieved there?
It's just been an amazing experience because you're meeting people who are top of their game. They know how to get the message out there with regards to educating young people on these issues. So one campaign, we did a video campaign specifically, and it was about sharing nudes and sharing graphic images online, and it was really, it went a little bit viral, didn't it? It was pretty cool. And on Facebook, I think we got like 1 million views in like a day or something.
Just 1 million views. That's amazing though, and it shows that there's that audience who want to see this sort of content because it it speaks to them. People are starting vlogging younger and younger. What is your advice to someone who's maybe going into that world and going into the world of online video in terms of what they, coping with those comments and stuff?
Well, I think it's mainly because when I get like loads of bad comments, and then like if you go onto their channel or whatever, they never have videos of their own. They rarely show their own face and everything. They're always like an egg. Yeah. So I think it's mostly like they could be jealous of what you're doing and of your success. I
remember when I made a YouTube video, went on the front page, and I got 29,000 comments in a day, and I would say 28,999 of them were negative. And I literally deleted all my videos, like I was just done. Even though something amazing had happened where this video had got featured, I was like, I couldn't deal with that. But all my friends kind of got around me, were like, no, keep it going, put it up. I put all the videos back up. And if I didn't, then I wouldn't have, had a career or anything after. So it's about, just ignoring that and realizing, like you said, that people are doing that because maybe they're lacking something rather than you're lacking something. You're putting yourself out there. You're the one in the stronger position. Absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you so much for having a chat with us and coming here today. Will you give them a massive round of applause, guys?